check it out. We're doing the origin review. I got a little fucking note card here, things I should talk about so I don't get lost. I've tried to do this video a few times. I did my first impression video, and it was just me saying it's so good over and over again for like 10 minutes. I was like, yeah, we gotta do something a little more in depth, because it is really good, and there's like basically nothing wrong with it, but I'll make this a bit of a... yeah, so let's go. The Origin by Canto.Group. Now, I'm going to start off with my thoughts on aluminum trainers and aluminum balisongs in general. I don't fuck with them, generally speaking. It's just, there's not many companies or many brands that try to do something original and new. And even if it looks cool, they usually all end up feeling kind of samey. Like, my first real balisong was a V3 squid trainer back in like 2019, and that shit was very nice. But let me tell you, it went to shit real quickly because it was my only balisong, and I would drop it a lot, right? I used to go outside all the damn time before COVID, and you know, let my friends flip it, they drop it, and it's like, it was like unrecognizable in terms of feel. Got beat to shit, obviously, because it's 6061. It didn't have bushings, so the tolerances became terrible. And because it's 6061, the if you drop those kinds of knives by the pivot area, there's a very high likelihood that it'll pinch in, and that pinching in fucks with the tolerances. And then you gotta do that fucking bendy handle shit to get it out, because there's really nothing else you can do aside from maybe sand off the corners. It's just, after that, I was like, I ain't doing this shit again. And that was like my first balisong. But you know, I've tried the OG4 from Glider. I've tried Hypex trainers. I've tried a few aluminum clones. But at the end of the day, they do all just feel a little samey, you know? And it's that same unreliability in terms of durability, that same lack of grip. They all sound pretty nice, but they all sound the fucking same. So it's like, it's hard. Even the Prisma, which looks cool and looks different than most other aluminum balisongs, just looks like another handle-biased, you know, aluminum trainer. I don't know. And it's 6061. As you can tell, it's been hard for something aluminum to catch my interest. And that was when this came around. Because you guys might not know this, but Canto has been a maker for a little bit. I don't know how long exactly, but he's designed two knives in the past. He did the Angler, which was a plastic, I believe made out of nylon trainer. Very, very nice. It sounds, I mean, I've never flipped one, but they all sounded immaculate, dude. They were stocky like no other plastic trainer. And I kept waiting because, you know, I didn't really have money. And I was like, oh, I'll just catch the next drop. And then he discontinued them, which was a little sad, you know. I would like to see those come back, but soonish after, he posted his next design, which was the Meta. And that was a, you know, just a standard 6061 channel aluminum balisong on bushings. It looked promising. It looked pretty good. There was one person that he sent a proto out to, and he only had good things to say about it, so I don't doubt it was pretty good, but honestly, it didn't really pique my interest too much. I mean, I would like to try it, right, because it's Canto, but aluminum trainers, specifically 6061, I don't know, you know. But before he even started producing that, he started working on this right here. And bro, let me tell you, when I first saw this trainer blade get posted on his Instagram, I was like, dude, I need that. That is cool. Look at that. That's like alien Naruto Winjutsu type shit right there. I love it. It's like, it's so unique. You know, it doesn't look anything like this fucking squid trainer blade, I'll tell you that much. This is different, and I like it. Not only is it unique looking, but it's weighted very well. And not only that, but you can tell that these handles have good texturing on it. Might be able to tell from the like light shade difference, whatever, that it's pretty deep. It's like, I wouldn't say aggressive, but you can definitely feel it and sink your fingers into it, you know what I mean? And that's not something you can say about, at least this squid trainer, the clone. It's not very grippy. You can definitely not say that about the Kraken and almost any other aluminum balisong. They all have the same issue, lack of grip, and this addresses that. It's very, very nice. And I was actually I was a little worried about these cutouts too, these little milling spots. So I was like, is that really gonna do anything? Maybe it would look better if it was just completely milled out. But I get it now, because holding it in hand, it makes sense, dude. It's only just a little bit deeper than the texturing. So it does a great job at breaking up that texturing and giving you a little added grip without it being super imposing. It's fantastic, dude. And not only that, he's got speed channels for great sound and grip. So you got grip on the side, you got grip on the front, and you got jimping at the bottom that goes pretty high up, like almost a third of the handle. Let's fucking go, dude. He didn't leave anything that needed to be done not done on this. He did everything. And I think one of the greatest things about this balisong is its price point. Because you are getting Kraken tier performance for squid trainer pricing. Dead ass, dude. A 6061 squid trainer is going to cost you like $175, definitely more if you get any of the other variants aside from silver. And it's like, dude, I mean, the squid trainer is good, but even though it has bushings now, it's like a little too late, you know what I mean? There's still problems with it too, like the Zen pins fall out and they don't really tune them down no tap all the time, so there's that you gotta worry about. And it's like, with this, nah, dude, you can trust Canto. He knocked this shit out the park, bro. There is very, very little I can complain about. Almost nothing, pretty much. This is truly one of the best aluminum balisongs I've ever flipped. Ever. And that's compared to all the Krakens, the Squid Trainer, you know, Glider, Hypex, and a few other brands like the Terra from Sphinx. This kills all that shit, bro. Not only does it look simplistic, yet clean, it's unique, it's got grip, it's got that sound, it's got bushings, 70-75 aluminum for $190, $175 for the blem. I mean, I can't recommend this shit enough, dude. What the fuck? And like, I'm not gonna beat this, so I'm never gonna figure out if these Zen pins will fall out, but don't feel like it. They feel very tight, very hard, giving great tactility. And even with the squid trainer, just like dropping it on your, you know, carpet or wood floor will sometimes make it poke out a bit. On my Terra, just flipping it normally would make them poke out. So very, very glad and excited with this thing. Oh yeah, and I also, fun fact, I actually got this as a blemish model. It was the last one that was available in the latest drop. And he had just made his website, so I was like, oh, fuck it, you know, I'll order from there. First person to order. I got the order number 1001, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I guess because, you know, it was a brand new website, I got overcharged for shipping. Charged me $20. I was like, I'll ask him about it. But before I could even send him a message, dude already came and corrected that shit. Fucking based, bro. He instead of sending me a blem, he went and sent me, he just built a brand new one and sent it out to me. Fuck yeah, dude, for no extra charge. Not gonna lie, I was gonna wait till the next drop to get a brand new one, but he fucking pulled through for me. So I super appreciate that. And dude, it's so gas. One of the things that you said might be a problem is the blade hitting the inside of the handle. Which I guess does if you do it really hard, but I'm telling you, that's the first time I've ever heard it do that. I haven't even tested it out, and through normal flipping, I haven't heard it one time. I think once when I dropped it, I heard kind of a loud smack noise, but if you're flipping it normally, like a normal person, you're never gonna hear that. And I believe his next drop of these will be production, so he's gonna address those things. So yeah, my first impressions, I mean, as you can tell, I love this thing. My expectations were quite high going into this, just because, you know, this is like my one aluminum trainer that I'm really gonna have. I don't really fucks with the Canto Kraken. I thought I would, but I like the Bowie Kraken more. But with the Bowie Kraken, I'd want to shorten the handles because it's a little too long. And it's like, I ain't getting a squid trainer. It's just too expensive. Hypex don't have bushings yet. I don't know. You know, the most promising aluminum trainer out right now, or aluminum balisong in general, is the Prisma. And it's like, they just blocky 60-61 handles. I don't know. I wish he stuck with the Marin Light. You could do like a Marisma or something like that. I would gladly pay like 50 more bucks just to get better aluminum. But for not even 50 more bucks, you can get one of these. And I've heard that a few times where people say this is kind of like a V2 Prisma. And, you know, I've never flipped one, but just the fucking upgrade in aluminum grip and a more neutral balance, that's a fucking upgrade, right? Yeah, when I first got this, I was expecting a lot, you know? And let me tell you, when I first picked it up, it met every expectation. I can't lie. I can't deny the facts at hand. This blew everything out the fucking water. I thought it would have at least one problem that's on most aluminum trainers, and it has none of them. Grip is addressed, the fucking sound is amazing, it's durable, and it's on bushings, 70-75. God, there's nothing this thing does wrong. It's been hard to make a fucking video on it because I'm just sucking his dick the whole time. I'm just like, yeah, this is fucking amazing. I don't know what else to tell you. It does everything. And I love the ring on this because it's not blade based. It's handle based, you know? Because with things like the Squid Trainer and the Kraken, you do one of these, or even just a basic close, and the blade will just keep ringing for like 10 seconds. Personally, I didn't think that was so bad on the Squid Trainer, but it was definitely annoying on the Kraken Trainer. And this addresses that by putting the ring in the handles, so it really blends in with the natural nuttiness and almost subdued by it, and they really complement each other very well. It doesn't feel like one really outshines the other, you know? It's just a beautiful symphony of ballad noises and shit. And yeah, I haven't even lubed this yet too. This just came lubed from Canto, so this gOoPiNgToN's lasting a while, which I like that. It just does everything right, man. It's like a Kraken meets a Squid Trainer, higher quality than a Kraken for a better price than the Squid Trainer. It's great, dude, and it looks unique. It sounds amazing. It doesn't sound like every other aluminum ballast song out there. So good, bro. But okay, let's talk about things that maybe I'd like changed, which, let me tell you, there's like fucking nothing. First, maybe make this a bit deeper. This is really shallow. I mean, you'll feel it, but I think making it a bit more aggressive would be nice. Again, such a nitpick. It barely even matters. And then the other thing would, I think, actually make the blade longer. Because, you know, that kind of worried me. It looked pretty short compared to the handles, but it still flips very neutral. Very, very neutral, which I like. It kind of reminds me of an in-between of like a Tanto and a Bowie Kraken with a mix of Squid. I don't know, right? It's hard comparing these to them. But yeah, there's definitely a slight handle bias, but there's enough blade bias for fanning and all that stuff to be really good. But the only reason why I think a longer blade would be nice is because when I took out these pivots, the balance barely changed at all. Like, honestly, it felt damn near the same. Just because the handles are already a decent bit longer than the blade, that it's never really going to be blade bias leaning. You know what I mean? And I think lengthening the blade and even maybe shortening the handles just a tiny bit would make these adjustable weights feel like more modular and more custom. Because as it stands, it's like, just keep them in. I think it looks better with them in anyways, but surprisingly, I also think it fans better. I think it's because that ass weight gives it that extra bit of momentum when you swing into one, that it helps it carry that momentum a bit more too, which I like. But yeah, overall very similar with differing weights. There's really not much of a difference. Yeah, aside from those two things, it's fucking perfect, bro. All he needs to do is fix that tippy tap, and these things are goated, bro. I would like to see a slightly longer blade, maybe more even with the handles, you know, but it's pretty minor. Because as it is, this thing is fucking gas, dude. I can't say enough good things about it. You guys really gotta get one of these. I've flipped quite a few aluminum ballad songs in my day, and this bests all of them for a better price than almost all of them. It's crazy, dude. So, you gotta go get one. You gotta go get one, man. I think I went on long enough. Oh, yeah.